This video we will be inserting and formatting a shape. So one method of getting the audience's attention and reinforcing the major concepts being presented is to have graphical elements on the slide. PowerPoint provides a wide variety of predefined shapes that can add visual interest to a slide. So shape elements include lines, basic geometric shapes, arrows, equation shapes, flowchart symbols, stars, banners, and callouts. After adding a shape to a slide, you can change its default characteristics by adding text, bullets, numbers, and styles. So what we're going to do is now we're going to add a shape. So we're going to display slide 3 here. You will learn with the incorrect spelling. And we're going to go to the Home tab. Then you'll see here in the Drawing group, we've got some shapes. Now we're going to press more because that's just not enough shapes. And here we go. We got a whole box full of them. Now we're going to find the oval shape. So usually it's under recently used shapes, but it's under basic shapes here. Okay, so we are going to insert the oval shape. Okay, and what I just did was I clicked here, held down my left mouse button, dragged, and made an oval. Now we're going to resize this shape. So we're going to press and hold down the Shift key and drag the upper left-hand corner until it's resized approximately. Did I give you a? They don't give a size. All right, we'll make it kind of like a circle. Because it looks like that's what they want. Okay. Now we're going to add other shapes. So we're going to go back here to the drawing. And we are going to find the curved left arrow shape, which is right here. We're going to position the pointer to the right of the oval shape and then click to insert it. Okay, and now we're going to make it a little bit bigger. And there we go. Now we're going to do the Shapes Gallery again and find Pentagon. We're going to put this down here and then make this bigger. Now we're going to make, we're going to edit these shapes with shape styles. So we're going to click on the oval first, and then we are going to go to the Quick Styles. Shape Quick Styles on the Drawing group. We're still in the Home tab here. Quick Styles. And we're going to point to Light 1 Outline, Colored Fill Black. Light Fill Outline, Colored Fill Black. Oh, it's dark red. This one right here. And what that does is it will give you a live preview so you can kind of click around, but this is what we want. Okay, now we're going to click on the arrow shape next. And we are going to use the Quick Styles again and find the same thing, colored outline, black. Now the Pentagon, we're going to do Quick Styles again, subtle effect, black 1 dark. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add text to a shape. So with the pentagon still selected, we're going to type offensive moves. And if you just double click inside there, you can actually insert your insertion point. Or you can right click, edit text. So we're going to type in the pentagon, offensive moves. Now in the oval, we're going to click and type in ball handling skills. Now we're going to change the font. So with the oval still selected, we're going to select the text here. We're going to go to the font group. And then we are going to go to Century Schoolbook. So we got to scroll down here. And you'll see, once you hover over these, you can see a preview in the actual shape. What? Century Schoolbook. And if you can't find it, if it doesn't say it there, find something a little bit similar. Okay. So that was for the oval. Now we're going to increase the font size to 24 point. So we're going to click, you can either click on the increase font size or you can click the drop down here and select 24. Now that's a little bit too big. It's ball handling G skills. So I'm going to just make the oval a little bit bigger just to make that all fit. And you might have to do the same thing too. So just look at it. If it doesn't look right, you can adjust the size. But just make it a kind of that size. Now we're going to bold. So I think I'm going to have to make the thing a little bit bigger again. Yep. Thought so. There we go. Ball handling skills. Now we're going to change the font color to orange. So go to font color again, and then we're going to find orange. All right, so one of the Microsoft Office features that has been around for a while is something called the Format Painter. So to save time and avoid formatting errors, you can use the Format Painter to basically apply custom formatting to other places in your presentation quickly and easily. This is one thing that you'll use in Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel especially, as you move on to those. So we're going to use the Format Painter to copy the font and put it in the pentagon. So with the oval text still selected, we're going to double click Format Painter. Right up here at the top, right where clipboard is, you'll see it. We're going to move the pointer off the ribbon and you'll see my insertion point's got a little brush. Now we're going to go to the pentagon text and triple click it. 1, 2, 3. Oops, it didn't work as well as I hoped. Okay, let's do format. Why is this not working? 1, 2. This is supposed to work. Format Painter. There we go. You had to select the outside of it, it looked like. I think that's a little error in this book. So if you select the outside, you can change it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was actually wrong too. Hit backspace, Format Painter. There we go. So what we were supposed to do was we were supposed to select the text, Format Painter, and then select the text inside here. And again, you may have to change, oops, hold down Shift, make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So what we had to do with Format Painter is select the text we wanted to format, press Format Painter, and then select the text again and let go. Now, what I was doing before was I was selecting, and this was a mistake, so don't do it. I was selecting the entire shape hitting Format Painter and then double clicking it. That was incorrect. What that ended up doing was it formatted or painted the format for this whole shape onto this shape. So do it the way I just did it. So it should look like this. Now we're going to copy and paste a shape. So with the pentagon selected, we're going to right click, copy, and then right click, paste. Or you could click on this, Control C on your keyboard, click somewhere else, Control V. It will do the same thing. Or click here, up at the top of the clipboard, copy. Then you can go to paste. And we're going to kind of drag this over here. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to copy and paste these as well, these arrows. So select it, copy, paste. Put one here, select, copy, paste. Put one here. And you can kind of see, and you'll probably look at this diagram and be like, wait, what? What we're going to do is we're going to use the rotation element. We did this last module as well. So we're going to select this first one, and we're going to take this little wheel. Remember, these are sizing handles. And we're going to take this little rotation handle, and we're going to rotate it a little bit. Now, if it doesn't make sense, you can change the sizing handles if you want. So I'm going to do that a little bit because it kind of just doesn't make sense. There we go. Same thing here. Rotate. Make this a little bit bigger. And then same thing here. Go here, rotate. And then change it. It doesn't have to be perfect, just has to make sense. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the pentagon as well. Change this up a little bit. Okay. Now, one thing that we didn't do beforehand is we don't want to have ball handling skills, offensive moves. We're going to change this text to defensive mindset. So this is how it should be right here. Okay, I'm going to change this up a little bit. Make this kind of in the center. All right. It's not going to be perfect, of course, but I like to make it a little bit where it makes kind of sense. Alrighty, there we go. So that is inserting shapes, that's formatting shapes, and so on.